Hello, Tyler. How are you? Did you miss me? Do you miss the attention that I gave you? Do you crave it so much? Please, Tyler. Please tell me that you want it. You want me to write this response to you. You want me to record my voice in the way that I usually do. Only you also want to see my face, but sadly I'm being a bit of a tease today. I don't want to show my face. You're gonna have to wait till next time.
Hello everyone, this is Champion Man 90. Ugh! Damn it, I can't see a thing in this.
Hello everyone, I'm Aldous Valor, and as you can see, I am an absolute pretentious cunt.
No, Tyler, that's not how you do a impression. This is how you do an impression of Aldous Valor. Hello everyone, this is Colonel Aldous Valor here. I'm just doing another video. Let me just have a smoke. Oh yeah, you just ripped him off. That means you're not going to be on his shit list. I might have to show him this video. Oh, nothing, apart from a sore throat. There's absolutely nothing wrong with me, so do go on, Tyler.
I don't understand the men's rights movement. I don't understand men's rights atheists.
Wait, so that impression was just a complete non sequitur? Or are you trying to say that Aldous Valor is a men's rights activist slash atheist? I mean, yeah, he is an atheist as far as I'm aware, but he's not a men's rights activist. And what is a men's rights atheist? Do you genuinely think that MRA means men's rights atheist? Seriously? As far as I'm aware, that doesn't exist. There are men's rights advocates who are atheists, but by and large, nobody's called a men's rights atheist. I don't know where that comes from. You're an idiot if you think that, Tyler, but please do go on, carry on. I've interrupted you mid-sentence.
I don't really get what you guys are fighting.
They've explained it to you so many times, Tyler. How can you not get it? They're fighting for better representation for men when it comes to the family courts. They want to make sure that there's no bias, that men's rights are not forfeited just because he happens to be a man who has a child or has a wife that wants to leave him. They want to make sure that the number of deaths, which, by the way, in America, in the UK, and this is suicidal deaths, it's 13 men a day. Right now, someone will have died while making this video. And no, not me. So, that is also what they're fighting against. And they're also fighting against the overwhelming majority of homeless people who happen to be men. That's also what they're fighting. They're fighting homelessness. And they're trying to get more homeless shelters for men and more domestic violence shelters for men. They're trying to make sure that it becomes a topic that is taken seriously by society. And let's not forget also, something that's not really talked about, but cancers that affect mostly men do not have the funding. And they're fighting for that too. Recently, feminists have been attacking Movember. You know, the only month that is devoted to the health of men, to raise awareness of prostate cancer and all sorts of different cancers that affect men. How can you not see what they are trying to fight for? The MRAs. I'm not an MRA, and I can clearly see this. It's plain as day, Tyler. Either you are willfully ignorant, or you truly do not know.
You asked me why are you fascists, and I don't expect you to understand.
Wait, they ask you why you're fascists? That doesn't make sense, Tyler. Wait, are MRAs asking why feminists are fascists? I've not heard anyone ask a feminist why they're such a Nazi fascist type. We have asked them why their behaviours are so authoritarian and that veer on the side of Stalinist fascist type bullshit, but by and large we've not actually asked them why they are fascists. I don't really get it, but never mind.
But here's the best way I can explain it to you. You guys are fighting against an invisible enemy.
No, they call themselves feminists, like you. They're fighting you. They're fighting you, and they're also fighting against a culture that does not take men's issues seriously. This is not an invisible enemy. This is not an enemy that can't be seen. This is not the patriarchy. This is solid, real things that exist that you can touch and feel. You can touch a person and talk to a person who thinks that men don't have any issues. You can talk to a feminist who thinks that the only issues worth fighting for are women's issues. You can talk to a feminist who think that, oh yeah, we're going to help men, but they do absolutely nothing about men. These things are real. The patriarchy? No, it's not. That's just your demon.
Your goals are extremely unclear.
Again, are you willfully ignorant, or are you just stupid, Tyler, alright? It's clear what they're fighting for. They're fighting against male homelessness, fighting against the stigma of male domestic violence. They are fighting for men's health. They are fighting for men's rights in the family and civil and law courts. Can you not see this? It's so obvious what they're fighting against and fighting for. They're fighting for the rights of men that have been abused for centuries, since the Duluth model came in. Just take your pick. Take your pick. Take your pick, Tyler, but you are either willfully ignorant or too stupid to realise that.
Your motives are even less clear.
See the last point, Tyler. You know what I mean.
I don't know what this is all about. You claim you have some ethical grounding behind it, but I can't figure out what the hell you guys are talking about.
You know what, Tyler? You are willfully ignorant, aren't you? You don't care what the MRAs are fighting for. You don't care what egalitarians are fighting for. You just want to cause trouble. You just don't give a shit. Because if you truly did know, you wouldn't be saying this bullshit, would you, mate?
And you wonder why no one in the mainstream takes you seriously, but you allow yourselves to be represented and be endorsed by people like Paul fucking Elam?
But you let yourself get represented by people like Andrea Dworkin and Gloria Steinem, two very well-known misandrists. So it works both ways, mate. And besides, Elam isn't even a quarter as bad as them. Elam may have his issues and his faults, but the man is at least honest, and he's not hateful. He's representing MRAs for a reason, because he's one of the best at the job. He knows his stuff. He's big for a reason.
A guy who says shit like this?
Taken out of context, of course. He didn't really say that, but I would point you to the direction of Bane666's videos on this, but, you know, that's beating a dead horse at this rate. I can just toss that aside.
And the way everyone's joined in on these laughing witch conspiracy theories, I mean, my God, people.
It's not a conspiracy theory. It did happen. It's plainly obvious what happened. But if you want to get into some laughing witch, you're dealing with an expert here.
You're like creepy stalkers that are peering in people's windows, keeping an eye on what everyone in the neighborhood's up to, just for safety reasons. You know, you guys are freaks.
That's ironic coming from you, Tyler. I've seen you stalk my friends. Hell, you were on my comment section talking to literally everyone and talking to me as if I was some creepy little kid who you want to, you know, but never mind. Let's forget about that. Laughing Witch was the one who made video after video, in fact, no, videos after videos every day about Thunderfoot or Sargon of Akkad. Every day. 4 videos a day. She's the one who tried to get him fired. She's the one who tried to get him arrested. You know, accusing someone of Nazi sympathies is a crime. It's a crime having Nazi sympathies in the Czech Republic. So, yeah, keep up the irony meter, Tyler, please.
How can all of you join on such an intrusive activity and trying to destroy, publicly assassinate this person?
How is writing bad reviews an intrusive activity? I don't know what you mean by that. Do you mean the time when she doxed herself? Is that intrusive? I don't know. But that is not illegal. That is not intrusive. It is a bad review. Besides, she broke the law writing a good review, a 5-star review on her own company. How exactly is that okay? And what those other people were doing is so wrong. I didn't do it myself because, you know, I do think that there was no need for the bad review campaign, but nonetheless, you reap what you sow, Tyler. And what do you mean by publicly assassinating her? She tried to assassinate Thunderfoot. She tried to assassinate his character by getting him fired, by calling the Czech police, by calling the Czech media, and then going on her local Maryland media to pretty much slander him there again. So please, remind me, who is the actual victim here? Because I can't see it being Laughing Witch.
And remember, this is a person we're talking about. A human. A fellow human. Even if you disagree with her, even if you hate her, this is no way to treat somebody.
Stop being a hypocrite, Tyler. Please. So is Thunderfoot. Thunderfoot is a human being with feels. Yet you totally don't give a shit about how he felt about being slandered and being constantly provoked until you finally answered them. He nearly got fired because of her. Nearly got fired, nearly got arrested, and they continued to slander him, and they will always continue to slander him. How exactly should I feel sympathy for her, because she's a human being, after what her actions, after what she did to Thunderfoot? And yet, you can turn and say to my face that Thunderfoot deserves none of that. Deserves no sympathy, just because he happens to be someone who doesn't agree with you. Fuck off, Tyler.
If you all had written personal letters to her, or written letters to her business, or, like, good God, there are so many avenues, so many peaceful avenues you could have taken.
Writing a bad review is a peaceful avenue. What, do you think what she did was a peaceful avenue? Writing letters? Trying to get her fired, even though it's partly run by her and her husband? What the hell, Tyler? You seriously are dumb. You range from ignorance to just plain and simple stupidity. You are amazing.
I wrote a letter to Thunderfoot too. Why aren't you trying to destroy me?
Because you're an idiot, and you're a bit of a troll. And you didn't even send it, as far as I'm aware, in that video. So, Tyler, you are a nobody. You have 160 subs. Laughing Witch had far more subs than you, even though she never showed it. She was one of the biggest voices out of the big four of the social justice community. And, well, she was the one who orchestrated the entire thing alongside Bewildered Ape. That's why they went after her. You're a bit part player. You are a nobody. That's why people went after her. Because she took full claim and credit for what she did. You're a laughable excuse of a human being that nobody kind of really cares about. I know that was on Adhom, but who cares? Because I already answered your point.
Huh? Is it because she's a woman? Oh no, it couldn't possibly be about that, could it? Oh, of course not. No.
Oh, it was totally about that. Oh, yes. We totally wrote bad reviews about her company because she was a woman. I mean, we're such horrible misogynists. I mean, that's what we do, right? All we do is cause trouble for women. That's what they told us in the patriarchy meetings. Always call trouble, my son, said the leader of the patriarchy, whose name I cannot say. But it begins with P and it ends with M. After the surname, of course, obviously. But, yeah, they told us to just destroy the business. Destroy it, because she's a woman, even though a man owns the business. But it doesn't matter. She's a woman. Do it. You know what I mean, guys? Hey?
Why do you follow your leaders like Sargon of Akkad and Thunderfoot? All these big, vocal, men's rights atheists, you know?
Tyler, you don't even know what a MGTOW is. Sargon has a child and a wife. How the hell is that MGTOW? MGTOW is a lifestyle choice, although it is now becoming a bit more of a movement in recent years, that basically says, as men, we choose to go our own way. We opt out of society of sorts. When we mean by opting out of society, we mean just no relationship. Well, no marriages. You can have a relationship. Most MGTOWs have girlfriends, I imagine. But some do not, if they're on the more extreme side. But that's their choice. They do not want to get married, and they do not want to have kids because of the way that men are treated in the familial courts and in law. So that is why they choose not to get married and have kids. So how the fuck can Sargon be a MGTOW if he has a baby boy and a wife? Tyler, please. And he's not a men's rights activist either. He's an egalitarian, and Thunderfoot isn't a men's rights activist either. So please, stop it. Please. You're an idiot.
Thunderfoot is like, he's the Glenn Beck of atheism.
I'm sorry, what, how? How exactly is he the Glenn Beck of atheism? That doesn't make any sense. He's nothing like Glenn Beck. You are more like Glenn Beck in many ways.
He really is. He's just a loudmouth idiot who draws elaborate conclusions from nonsense.
Oh, look in the mirror, Tyler, look in the mirror. Have you ever heard Thunderfoot ever be loudmouthed? Seriously, have you watched any of his videos? No, you haven't. You And all the rest of them are the loudmouth idiots who come to conclusions based on absolute nonsense. Thunderfoot is a scientist. He bases conclusions on the facts, and the facts alone. And I'm sorry to say this, but you have not based any of this on fact other than assertion and your own little fifis. But hey, speaking of fifis, I know you really enjoy me talking dirty to you. So I'm just going to call you a cunt. Cunt. You like that? Did it make you horny?
I had a conversation with Skeptor, and...
Tyler, you don't know what that means. You just don't. How is Skeptor a social Darwinist, exactly? Do you even know what that means? Do I have to go through the dictionary with you again? Because I am trying to get this video out as fast as possible, and I do not have the time for shit like that right now.
After communicating with him, I think he is just a fucking prick out to get money and make money off this niche market in the hopes...
How dare you say that just because he's a Jew?
If he strokes Sargon of Akkad's nutsack enough times, he might get a few thousand subscribers out of it and maybe a couple of grand a month. I think he's fucking pathetic, and I will have nothing to do with him.
Oh really? Is that why you went on his show then? Because you wanted to show him how Tyler the Street, White Knight, will destroy his arguments. That's exactly why you went on there. I mean, it's not that you went on there to get a couple of thousand subs yourself, because he absolutely dwarfs your account anyway. Hell, even mine dwarfs yours by a significant amount. Now let's get real here. Skeptor has been on YouTube far longer than Sargon. Just because they have different sub-accounts does not necessarily mean that Skeptor is using Sargon to get more subs, because that's dumb, okay? Skeptor has his own little thing, and Sargon has his own little thing. They are just friends.
Or that fucking racist, misogynist, dickhead, good fella. He can fuck right off. I have no interest in communicating with that wanker either.
Canadian, please stop using my British slang. It does not sound right, nor does it work on us. I'm sorry, but I want to know, right, how exactly is Goodfella racist or misogynist? That is an assertion, and you know what I have to say about that? What can be asserted without evidence can be dismissed without evidence. Therefore, I give you Hitchens' razor. Goodbye, Tyler.
Oh, I'm not a fucking racist. I'm not a fucking racist. Yeah, fucking A right you are, man. You're a freak.
Says the SJW stalker, but never mind. Can't let facts get away this, can we?
Fuck that stupid Dr. Randomer camera whatchamacallit dickface. That guy, oh my god. He is the most immature.
Says the guy who's been doing nothing but Adhoms in this entire section of his video, and in his silly subtitles calls people names. Sargon of MGTOW Town, whatever what you fucking call him. Seriously? Does irony not compute with you, mate? Because this is fantastic. Projection. It's lovely.
Infuriating twat the world hath ever seen.
You just tried to go Shakespeare on me just then, Tyler? Oh my.
I mean, I will give you one thing, Dr. Randomer Camera, out of all those people, you are actually a half-decent musician. I wish you weren't a racist, sexist, misogynist dickhead.
Again, citation needed, Tyler. Citation needed, because you've not asserted anything with evidence, so therefore I must Hitchens razor you again, bitch.
Because that really ruins the whole fucking deal for me. Oh yeah, I know. Oh god, you're so hurt that I'm fucking... Yeah, I know you don't give a shit, but you know something? You're an asshole. And everyone out there is gonna know that about you, unless they're already an asshole.
Yeah, you know, we get it. You think we're all assholes, and you think Dr. Randomacam of all people is an asshole. Okay, fine, whatever, we get it. This doesn't help you, you know, calling him a childish, immature person when you are now acting like a childish, immature person, insulting everyone, but... Oh well, ad hominem, ad hominem, ad hominem, ad hominem.
Congratulations, Dr. Randomer Camera, Skeptor, Goodfella, Sargon, and fuck you, Paul Elam, fuck you, John the Other, and the rest of you rape-advocating, misogynist dickwads out there. I have no interest in debating you.
Yet you love to make videos about them, and you love to comment on their comment sections, and go on their show, and try and get more subs. See, this is why you're stuck at 160, and I'm getting bigger. Hell, my 500 subs party is now going to be 600 subs party by the end of this video.
The most you'll get out of me of discussion and maybe an attempt for me to try to deprogram you away, but you people are twisted. You're in a cult. Honestly, I just don't even know where to go with this anymore. Have a great fucking day, and I hope y'all fuck right off.
Says the man who's in feminism. Need I say any more, people? Alright, people, so that's the second Tyler Street video I've ever done, and there'll be another one at some point this week, but I've got other projects that I need to do. I need to do more audio work with the Blue Snowball, get used to it, and I need to still recover my throat a bit. I don't know if you can see anything, but something happened to it, so yeah, I'm not going to discuss that. So I hope I sounded alright. I hope the video was entertaining. Eventually it just degenerated into ad hominems, so, you know, I just started mocking him instead. Tyler, I know you'll see this video at some point. Where were we? Oh yes, the new Mavatar. Hope you people like it. Miss Shadowpaint kindly drew this for a month for me, and I like it very much. This will be the avatar from here on, unless she wants to make another one at some point. We're still trying to get a banner for me, which I think was part of the plan, but doesn't matter. Don't need one at the moment, but it would help the channel look quite nice to newcomers. So anyway, thank you guys for the nearly 600 subs. Thank you for the support. There will be a stream on Saturday after I have another round of drinking, because it's my birthday this week. So if you want to wish me happy birthday, please do so, you know, in the comment section on the video that comes out during that day. So until next time, see you later.